All right, guys and gals. Today we're going to open up a Zendikar Rising Collector Booster box. Um, I'm going to do this in packs of 6. So we'll have 6 packs today, and then we'll have 6 packs in the next video. Just because, I like to take my time and go through these and, just get a good feel for them. So, again, if you're looking for any of the cards, check out the Discord. And my website. Both are listed in the description. Oh, geez, that was tough to open. Both are listed in the description of the video. I'm going to do 6 packs of one box topper, and then I'll do another 6 packs in a box topper. How does that sound to everybody? So, again, this is going to be fun. So far, I've gotten 1 foil expedition per box. And it's supposed to be 1 every 6 packs, but these so far these packs have not been all that lucky for me. So hopefully we can switch that up today. And again, we're not going to go through the commons, but we'll talk a little bit about the uncommons and the rares and stuff like that. But we just won't go over them in multiples. Okay. So we have the Mind Carver. This is actually the first time I'm seeing this one. So it's an equipment for 1 black. When it enters the battlefield, you attach it to a creature you control. So that's cool. An equipped creature gets +1/+0. It gets +3/+1 instead, as long as an opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard. Oh, I like that artwork too, man. That is pretty nice. The red. Oof, I like that. Now we have a Goma Fada Vanguard. Whenever Goma attacks, target creature an opponent controls with power less than or equal to the number of warriors you control can't block this turn. All right. So now we've got our full art land and a Shadow's Verdict. It's 3 black for a sorcery. And this is the one where you exile all creatures and planeswalkers with CMC 3 or less from the battlefield and from the graveyard. So not bad. Not bad. Ooh. And now we have a Tazri. Sorry, I had to get the knife out of the way there. We have a Tazri Beacon of Unity foil. 4 and a white for a 4/6. And this costs 1 colorless less to cast for each creature in your party. And then you can pay blue, black, red, green, or 2 or 8 colorless, or any combination of it. Look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal up to 2 cleric, rogue, warrior, wizard, and or ally cards from among them. Put them in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So to me, this would be a lot better if it was put 1 on the battlefield, put 1 in your hand. Especially if you got to pay 8 mana for it, or a combination, but it's going to cost you at least 4. I don't know, but we'll take it. It's a mythic. Now we're going to have our common and uncommon showcase, and then a Needle Verge Pathway. This is at least the 3rd one I've gotten of these. I've gotten I think 1 foil and 2 full arts. Now we have a Prowling Felidar foil. And our next foil is a rare Skyclave Apparition. It's 1 and 2 white for 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target non-land, non-token permanent you don't control with converted mana cost 4 or less. When this leaves the battlefield, the exiled card's owner creates an XX blue loser creature token where X is the CMC of the exiled card. So they don't get the card back. They just get a token back. So that's not bad. That's not a bad little card right there. You get rid of, I don't know, you get rid of something big and nasty like a Yarick or something, and all they get is a token with CMC 5 back. I would take that all day. All right. A Relic Axe is 2 colorless. When it enters the battlefield, attach it to a creature you control. And it gets +1/+1. If it's a warrior, it gets +2/+1. Not too bad. Spring Mantle Cleric enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each color mana spent to cast it, and it's 4 colorless and a green. Now we have our Forest Land. We have a rare Inscription of Insight. So we've seen this one before. It's pretty cool artwork, I'll tell you that. 3 colorless and a blue with a kicker of 4, 2 colorless, 2 blue, and you can return up to 2 target creatures to their owner's hand. Scry 2, then draw 2 cards. Target player creates an XX blue illusion creature token where X is the number of cards in their hand. So, I mean, it's definitely going to be playable. Now we have Thieving Skydiver. I think this is a really good one. 2 mana for a 2/1 flying, and kicker X. X cannot be 0. But when it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, gain control of target artifact with CMC cost X or less. If that artifact is an equipment, you attach it to the Skydiver. So I think this is a really good card. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I think it's definitely got some good potential and playability to it. Our McKindy Ox, our Nectar Pot with, it's a mythic, Jace Mirror Mage. Second one of these we've gotten, but hey, it's a mythic, we'll take it. So that's our second mythic of the box in 2 packs. It's another mythic. Oh, it's a Horizon Canopy Expedition. Nice. Nice, very nice. So this is our second Horizon Canopy Expedition that we've gotten. And so that's awesome. We got one in the first box as well. So hopefully this will be the box that's got at least 2 in there. Like I said, we've been getting 1 per box so far. But I'm not complaining. All right. Merfolk Wind Robber, 1 blue for a 1/1 flyer. When it deals combat damage to a player, that player mills a card. You could sacrifice them, draw a card, and activate this ability only if an opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard. So, all right. Obviously, milled that card. Now we have Cauzal's Fury, which is 2 and a red. As an additional cost to cast it, sack a creature. And he deals damage equal to the sacrificed creature's power to any target. So, again, not bad. And then he also comes in as well. You can have him come in and as a tapped mountain. All right, now we have a mountain. Next, we're going to get, it's a mythic. Shatterskull Smashing, X and 2 red. Shatterskull Smashing deals X damage divided as you choose among up to 2 target creatures and or planeswalker. If X is 6 or more, it deals twice X damage divided as you choose among them instead. Okay, not bad. I mean, this is going to be good in a Calamax deck where you can copy it. And of course, as we all know, you can have it come in as an add red mana to your mana pool. You just pay 3 life, otherwise it enters tapped. So, all right, mythic number 4, not bad. Now we have Nahiri's Lithoforming, which is X and 2 red. And you sacrifice X lands, and for each land sacked this way, you draw a card. You may play X additional lands this turn, and lands you control enter the battlefield tap this turn. All right. Now we're going to have our common or uncommons showcase with, all right, a River Glide pathway, sorry, which will flip into the Lava Glide pathway for red. Nice. So that's our second one of our pathway lands. McKindy Ox, let's see. A Nimble, I don't know that I've seen this one. Trap Finder. 1 in the blue for a 2/1. Can't be blocked if you had another Cleric, Rogue, or Warrior enter the battlefield under your control this turn. That's pretty easy to do in a Blink deck or something. And then at the beginning of combat on your turn, if you have a full party, creatures you control gain whenever this creature deals damage to a player, draw a card until the end of turn. So that's at the beginning of combat. Okay, not bad, not bad. Not a bad little card. So let's see, we've got 3 mythics and an expedition, so 4 mythics so far. A couple of the lands. This is actually, this is pack number 4, so we're moving right along, doing pretty well here. All right, now we have the Canyon Jerboa. It's a mouse. It's a 1/2 for 2 and a white. Landfall, whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, creatures you control get +1/+1 until the end of turn. Okay. And then Iridescent Hornbeetle, again, another one I haven't seen. So 4 and a green for a 3/4. At the beginning of your end step, create a 1/1 green insect creature token for each +1/+1 counter you've put on creatures under your control this turn. Wow. Doubling Season, Hardened Scales, you create a pretty, create a ton of those little creatures. Then we have our mountain, and our next is going to be, it's a rare Confounding Conundrum, which is 1 in a blue for an enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, if that player had another land enter the battlefield under the control this turn, they return a land they control to their hand. Okay, so this is going to help you out against those landfall decks where they're going to try to play multiple lands in a turn. Okay. And then we have a Myriad Construct for 4 colorless and a kicker 3. If it was kicked, it enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each non-basic land your opponents control. When it becomes the target of a spell, sack it and create a number of 1/1 colorless construct artifact creature tokens equal to its power. Okay. Wow, you get a lot of little constructs then. All right, not bad. That's actually not a bad little card. All right, so we have our common, uncommon. Boom. All right, so we have a Clearwater Pathway, which is going to flip into a Murkwater Pathway. So that's our third pathway. Not bad. We'll take that. We have our McKindy Ox foil, and it's a rare Valakut Exploration. So this one's all right. It's 2 and a red for an enchantment. Landfall, when a land enters the battlefield under your control, exile top card of your library. You may play that card for as long as it remains exiled. At the beginning of your end step, if there are cards exiled with Valakut, put them into their owner's graveyard. The Valakut Exploration deals that much damage to each opponent. So definitely some shenanigans could be had with that card right there. I understand the videos are long, but again, I like going through these cards and talking about them and things like that. So hopefully you guys are enjoying them. Oops, flip this over the right way, huh? Leave some comments below with regards to what cards you really like out of the deck. Windrider Wizard, 2 and a blue for a 2/2 flyer. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery or wizard spell, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. That'd be good in a that red blue white guy. Oh, I can't think of it. It was in the commander deck for Ikoria, the whales or wizards or whatever they were. Not whales or wizards. Oh man, I'm drawing a blank. All right, McKindy Stampede, 3 white. Creatures you control get +2/+2 until the end of turn. And this is the one that flips into a plains. All right, not bad. Now we have a swamp. Let's see, it's a rare Linvala, Shield of Seagate. This is the first time I've seen this. 1 white and a blue. 3/3 flyer. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you have a full party, choose target non-land permanent and opponent controls. Until your next turn, it can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated. You can sacrifice Linvala. Choose hexproof or indestructible creatures you control. Gain that ability until the end of turn. All right, actually, I don't think that's that bad. That's pretty good. Now we have a Cragplate Baloth, 5 blue or 5 green. Sorry, for a 6/6 kicker, 2 and a green. This spell can't be countered. It's got hexproof and haste. If it was kicked, it enters the battlefield with 4 +1/+1 counters on it. All right. All right, so we've got our common and uncommon. And, oh, wow, I've gotten this in every box so far. A Phylath World Sculptor, and it's been showcase art in each one too. So when it enters the battlefield, you create a 0/1 green plant creature token for each basic land you control. And then whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, you put 4 +1/+1 counters on a target plant you control. All right. Where's my showcases? There we go. And now we have, let's see, what do we get here? Is it an expedition? No, it's a rare Kargan Intimidator. 3/1 for 1 and a red. Cowards can't block warriors. And for 1 colorless, you can choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. You can give them +1/+1. You can have a target creature become a coward. Or you can have a warrior you control gain trample until the end of turn. All right, not bad. All right, this is pack number 6, and then we'll do a box topper. All right, get that over there. Let's get through these 5 commons. All right, another one I haven't seen yet. Moss Pit Skeleton, black-green for a 2/2, kicker, 3 colorless. If it was kicked, it enters the battlefield with 3 +1/+1 counters on it. Okay, so it's a 5/5. Whenever 1 or more +1/+1 counters are put on a creature you control, If Moss Pit Skeleton is in your graveyard, you may put Skeleton on top. You may put them on top of your library. All right, definitely in the right colors for those types of shenanigans. Now we have a, I don't even know how you say that, Bayin Veil. 1 in the blue for an instant. Creatures your opponents control get -2/-0 until the end of turn. Or it is an island, comes into play tapped. And of course we have our full art foil island. We have a rare Swarm Shambler. So it's 1 green and enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter. Whenever a creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it becomes a target of a spell an opponent controls, create a 1/1 green insect creature token. And you can tap 1, tap him, and put a 1/1 counter on him. All right, not bad. All right, so we got Linvala now again. So we have the full art version. Now we have the foil version. I'm not going to go through and read it again since we already got it once. Now we're going to have our uncommon or common Ruin Crab. Ooh. And Lotus Cobra. Nice. Gotten this a couple times as well. That's just a really nice looking card. Now we're going to have our foil uncommon Skyclave Pickaxe. And let's see. It's not an expedition, but it's a mythic. Emera's Call. 4 triple white. You create 2 4/4 white angel warrior creature tokens with flying. Non-angel creatures you control gain indestructible until the end of turn. Or you can pay 3 life and have it come in as a plains. So we ended up with what, 4 mythics and an expedition. So that's 5 mythics and 6 packs. That's not bad. And let's see what our box topper is going to be. Uh-oh. Yeah, these are always super sensitive. And oh, there we go. Not too bad. Didn't damage the card in any way. That's all I really care about, right? That's all that matters to any of us. And we have a Flooded Strand. Nice. All right, we'll always take fetch lands. Well, that's pretty sweet. Plains or an island. Very nice. We're going to go ahead and just put that in the sleeve right now. We'll also sleeve up the Horizon Canopy. So again, everybody, thanks for watching. I know the video's long. I will try to speed the videos up as we go through and I get more familiar with the cards and I don't actually have to read them. I can just tell you what they basically do. And we'll see you for the next video. Don't forget to check out the links in the description below. Have a great day.